Yo, what is up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action. Y'all know we do on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Hey, it's been a pretty good week for us overall. 1-0-1 last night, officially on the premium side in the NBA. We cashed with the Celtics and we pushed on our play of the day with the Chicago Bulls. We got them at 9. Closing line was 9.5, so I hope a lot of you guys were able to catch the closing line and cash there. 4-0-2 last 6 on our NBA play of the day. So we haven't lost in our last 6 plays. We've pushed twice. They both covered closing line though. So, take that for what you want. We look to get back on the for sure winning ways tonight, man. I absolutely love tonight's NBA play. In case you guys want to scoop that up, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching this video. I really do, man. If you appreciate me and the content that I do, all I ask is you smash that like button for your guy. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, if you rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day as well. Link for that in the description below if you guys want to follow me there. And of course, I got premium plays over at the site, man. Best thing to do, in my opinion, instead of buying the plays individually, the way I'm running right now, hop on something long term, a 3-day, a weekly, a monthly. Hey, I'm going to help you make some money over an extended period of time. I'm running really high right now, trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. And that's exactly what we're doing here tonight. In-season tournament night, man. Really good night of basketball. Gonna cook up every single game for you guys right here, right now, man. Let's continue to stay hot. Let's make some money tonight. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. And without further ado, man, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, first game up, man. We got the Miami Heat out on the road facing the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets home dogs getting 3.5 points at the crib. Hey, Miami is the better team, playing the better basketball, but they're also one of the worst ATS teams in the NBA. And I don't feel like laying points with them here in this game. What do we know about Miami, man? A, they love to play down to their competition in the regular season, hence why they were one of the worst ATS teams in the NBA last season. And they kind of just go through the motions a lot when they play bad teams. And I could kind of see that being the case here. What is Miami's motivation this year? They were just in the finals last year. Their goal is to get back there and win it this time. In-season tournament, I have a good feeling Miami could care less. And I have a good feeling a bad team like Charlotte at home in front of their home crowd will take this game a little more seriously, and that will cause this game to be a little closer than it might be on a normal night. Is Miami the better team? Yes. Should Miami come out here and win and cover in this game? Yes. But does that mean that they're going to do it? No. And in all honesty, if I were to play this game, I would grab the points with the home dog, the Charlotte Hornets. I think they fight here tonight. I do. We'll see if it happens. I also like the over, 225. If Charlotte is going to do what I think they're going to do, it's going to have to be offensively. They're going to have to run and gun with the Miami Heat. And I think they can do it. They can. If their shots are falling, the Hornets have a legitimate shot to win this game outright. I think it's the right side. I'm going to take the Hornets. Plus the 3.5, and I'm going to take the over, 225, to begin our day. Next game up, man, we got the Atlanta Hawks out on the road facing the Detroit Pistons. Pistons home dogs getting 4.5 points at the crib. Trae Young may not play in this game. It says questionable due to personal reasons. So, I guess you guys can follow me on Twitter, and as soon as I find out anything, I'll tweet out to you guys the update on him. But even if he does play, I'm going to be honest, I'm grabbing the points with the Detroit Pistons in this one. We saw them compete in their first in-season tournament game. It was against Philadelphia. They had a lead for most of that game as well. They were winning through the first 3 quarters. Philly did go on a late run in the game to win it. Failed to cover, though, for the first time that season. So the Pistons did cover in their first in-season tournament game. And in all honesty, I think they got a legitimate shot to win this game outright. The Hawks, what are they? What have I called them for 2 seasons? A 50-50 team. The Hawks can beat some of the best teams in the NBA. We saw them go out on the road and smack up the Milwaukee Bucks. But we also seen them go out on the road and lose outright to the Charlotte Hornets this year. They're not a money-making team. They're 3-6 against the number. I don't want to lay points with them on the road. Here's my thought process. Bad teams are going to take this in-season tournament a little more seriously than maybe some of the good teams and the mid-tier teams because it's a little chance of exposure on you, that you may not have gotten in years past. So Short, sweet, simple. I think the Pistons come out here and hoop. I think they have a legitimate shot to win it outright. Playing them on the money line, I don't think is a bad idea. I kind of rather have the points in my back pocket. And if I find out anything about Trae Young, I'll let you guys know. So, Pistons for me, plus the 4.5. Here it is. Next game up, man, we got the Indiana Pacers out on the road facing the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers home favorites laying 5.5 points at the crib. Philly hooping right now, man. 8-1 straight up, 8-1 against the number. I mean, it don't get no better than that, man. That's how you want to start your season. And it started with basically getting rid of the cancer of James Harden. And we've seen what that cancer has now done to the Clippers. The Sixers, man, they look like they haven't missed a beat without him. We just saw them beat the same Indiana Pacers team a couple nights ago in Philly. It was an 11-point win, and now when Maxey got off for 50, I was on the Pacers in that game. I really didn't feel bad that I was on the Pacers that game. And in all honesty, I'm going right back to them tonight. I think they win this game outright. I know that sounds crazy, but I really do, man. What have I said about the Pacers? A lot this season. They can run and gun with some of the best teams in the league. I know this doesn't look like the sexiest spot, man, but I think the Pacers really go in here and win this game outright. Maxey's going to get his again, probably has his 28, his 30. Embiid's going to get his. But the Pacers, man, I think they keep this game competitive. They were in that game the whole way through last game. The Sixers just had a timely run late that propelled them over the top. I could see this same game happening, and this time the Pacers are the one that's propelled to that late winning run. The NBA is a game of runs. Are the Sixers the better team? Yes. But are the Pacers still underrated? Yes. Can the Pacers win this game outright? Of course. In my mind, this is like I would say this is a 65-35 game. I like the 35% chance with the Pacers to win this game outright. And with that being said, I kind of like those points in my back pocket, but I'd rather kind of just take them straight up money line. We'll see. Pacers plus the 5.5. Pacers money line for me tonight. That's how I see it. It damn near was my play of the day. It's not. There's another play I like a little bit more, but I'm definitely betting the Indiana Pacers tonight. Next game up, man, we got the Orlando Magic out on the road facing the Brooklyn Nets. Nets home favorites laying 2.5 points at the crib. Hey, these are two of the best money-making teams in the NBA. Brooklyn 8-1-1 against the number. Orlando 7-2 against the number. Fading both of these two teams is not fun. It's just not. But we got to do it. We got to fade one of them tonight, and the one I'm going to fade is the Brooklyn Nets. I know. We've been on the Nets a ton this year, but still, man, the subtraction of Cam Thomas, I think, is huge, man. That's 30 points that they no longer have. And I honestly don't think they match up that well with a long, young Orlando Magic team. I think the Magic win this game. I've liked what I've seen from Orlando thus far this season. Right now, currently minus Cam Thomas, I do think the Magic are the better team. With Cam Thomas, I think this would be a legitimate 50-50 type game. It kind of still is, and you know my thoughts on those type games. I, A, rather attack the plus money, or B, have the points in my back pocket if I don't have a strong reason to want to like the other team in laying the points in a 50-50 game. So I'm going to take the Magic here. I think they match up quite well with Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn, we'll see them struggle to score tonight with minus Cam Thomas. I think the Magic are just the better team in this game tonight. I think they win it. So short, sweet, simple. Give me Orlando plus the 2.5 or straight up on the money line. I think they keep it rolling. Next game up, man, we got the San Antonio Spurs out on the road facing our favorite money-making team, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Thunder Buddies laying a big boy number, man, laying 9 points in this one. I told you guys earlier in the season we were going to lose that value on the Thunder as they start to become a good team. And as the perception of the Thunder, people are going to start looking at them as a good team. The book is kind of out, man, and that's why the line is 9. The Spurs have been terrible, and the Thunder Buddies low-key been hooping. So the line makes sense in case you guys didn't understand why the Thunder are 9-point favorites. And short, sweet, simple, we taking them. We're laying the 9. Let's just break it down. The Spurs, they've now lost 5 straight games and really haven't been that competitive in most of them. They were competitive with the Raptors at home, lost that game 123-116, still found a way to lose the game by 7 in OT. Got their doors blown off by the Pacers, 152-111. out on the road. The Knicks did the same thing, 126-105 in the Garden. Minnesota beat this team 117-110, and Miami beat this team 118-113. Those last two were in San Antonio. Now they're back out on the road, where the last time we seen them, they lost by 20 and they lost by 40. And they're going up against a team who, in all honesty, I think is better than those teams that just beat them by 20 and 40. I think the Thunder are better than both the Knicks and the Pacers right now today. Also, the Thunder Buddies, we just saw them blow the doors off the Phoenix, 111-99, a double-digit win. And the last time they were at home, comfortable win over the Cavs, 128-120, and a comfortable win over the Hawks, 126-117. Two teams that are better than the Spurs, and we saw the Thunder Buddies at home win comfortably. So I understand why the line is 9, and I'm still laying it here. Thunder, I think, win this game by 14, 15 points. I think they pull off late in the end. I think San Antonio still has a lot to be desired. Wemby, I like him. I think he's going to be a really good player in this league. I think he's going to be an all-star this year, but he needs a little more help around him. I think the better team collectively just runs these boys out the gym at home. I'm going to lay the points with our favorite money-making team, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Next game up, man, we got my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, out on the road facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans, home dogs, getting 3.5 points at the crib. Short, sweet, simple. Taking my team, the Mavs. I'm laying the points here in this one. Here's why. The Mavs, their vibes are at an all-time high. This team, I'm loving what I'm seeing. They're gelling together. The chemistry is really flowing. They're hoping. They're 8-2. They're also decent against the number, 6-4. We just saw them smack up this Pelicans team the other night. The scoreboard really isn't even indicative of how one-sided that game was. And I see no reason why the same thing doesn't happen here tonight. I don't. A lot of people are going to be on the Pelicans today, and I kind of understand it, but I don't in that same breath. The Pelicans' vibes right now are at an all-time low. This team has now lost 5 straight games. This could be a bounce-back spot, but I don't see it happening, not with how well the Mavs are playing right now. I'm loving the chemistry over there. I'm not loving the chemistry in New Orleans. These are two different teams going in two opposite directions. I'm going to take the team that's hooping, laying a short number, that just smacked up this team the other day. You know what I mean? So, short, sweet, simple. I'm taking the Mavs here in this one. I'm not catching a falling knife with the New Orleans Pelicans. I would not be surprised at all if the Mavs ran these boys out the gym early like they did the other night, man. Don't catch that falling knife with the Pelicans. Mavs, land the points for me here in this one. Next game up, man, we got the Portland Trailblazers out on the road facing the Utah Jazz. Jazz, home favorites, laying 6.5 points at the crib. Hey, short, sweet, simple. One of my least favorite games on tonight. Here's my thoughts. I don't like laying points with bad teams, and that's what the Jazz are. They're 3-7, and they're laying 6.5. If you're laying 6.5 with the Jazz in this game, you're damn near asking to get your money to it. They have not been a money-making team thus far this season. 4-6 against the number. They're 3-7 straight up, and now they're laying 6.5. I ain't finna do it. Are they the better team? Slightly, but we've seen Portland hoop this season in certain situations, and they've been competitive here recently. If I were to play this game, I'd much rather have the points in my back pocket. They just competed with the Lake Show out on the road, 116-110. Competed with Sacramento out on the road, 121-118. They did lose to Memphis at home after beating Memphis the game before that, 115-113. We saw them smack up the Detroit Pistons out on the road, 110-101. I think the Blazers are going to be just fine here in this game. Again, I don't like laying points with bad teams. You're asking to get your money took when you do that. I think this line should probably be like 3.5, 4. So I think there's value on the Portland Trailblazers in this one. One of my least favorite games, but I'm not laying it with the Jazz. So give me the points here with the Portland Trailblazers out on the road here in this one. Next game up, man, we got the Los Angeles Clippers out on the road facing the Denver Chicken Nuggets. Nuggets laying 4.5 points at the crib here in this one. Hey, short, sweet, simple. We're continuing to fade the Los Angeles Clippers like we've been doing. I hate the addition of James Harden to this team. It really messed this team all the way up. We look to continue to fade this team until further notice. And, hey, it's the Nuggets at the crib. What do? They go stupid, dummy, crazy. They're 4-2 against the number at the crib thus far this season. They're 2 non-covers. The first one was a 8-point win over the Jazz laying 9.5. And the other one was, I want to say, a 3-point win over the Warriors laying 4.5. So right there on the number. you know, didn't cover by a little bit, but in the end, the Nuggets still go stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib. I expect them to run these boys at the gym. Who gonna guard Jokic? Plumlee's out. They better not put Kawhi down there on him. Zubac, boy, he finna eat his lunch. Can the Clippers try to score with them? Maybe, but I don't see it happening. This team has been garbage. They've now lost 5 straight, and I think they lose in 6 straight, man. I don't even understand the line. I probably would have laid up to 9.5 with Denver in this game, in all seriousness. And I'm probably going to play an alternate line with Denver in this one as well. I think they run them out the gym. The Nuggets continuously get disrespected like they're not the defending NBA champions. Like they don't go stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib. This is where we bet them. On the road, they're a 50-50 team. It is what it is. But at home, up here in that elevation, we know what's up with the Nuggets. We made a ton of money betting them last year. We're going to make a ton of money betting them this year. They got a bad perception. People don't like betting the Nuggets. They're a small market team with the foreign player as the best player. People just ain't keyed in all the way. We are here on the jam session. We know what the Nuggets do. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib, and I'm expecting them to do exactly that here tonight over the Clips. I'm laying the points with Denver. In Denver. Short, sweet, simple. Next game up, man, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves out on the road facing the Golden State Warriors. Warriors favored in this game by 1.5. Hey, the Timberwolves, man, hats off, man. Them boys is balling. Them boys is hooping right now. We call a spade here on the jam session. We call a spade a spade. You guys know I have faded Minnesota plenty the last 2 years, but I'm not necessarily in a rush to do it right now, man. They're hooping right now. They're in one of the best stretches of basketball I've ever seen them play. We took them last game here in Golden State. Tonight, though, we're going the opposite way. I'm taking Golden State here in a semi-meaningful game. I can't take the Timberwolves back-to-back in Golden State. Like, that just sounds insane. Doesn't it? Does that not sound insane, taking the Timberwolves to beat Golden State twice in a row in Golden State? Like, stop it. Stop it. Can they go out here and do it? Yes. The way they're playing, they could go out here and do it. Do I want to bet on them that they go out and do it? Nah. Of course not. Last season, man, the Warriors went stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib, man. And I know that the turn is coming, and I think it starts tonight. I'm not fading that light-skinned man in a semi-meaningful game in Chase Center. I'm not doing it. He's going to hit logo shots. He's going to be doing the little turnaround. He's going to be doing the little tongue stick out. It's one of them Curry-type nights, and I'm not fading the man. Not. I think the Timberwolves kind of fall flat tonight. We'll see. Again, the Timberwolves are absolutely hooping, and fading them right now is not fun. But I'm doing it. I'm taking the Golden State Warriors. I'm laying the points at the crib. I think they get this done. Hopefully somebody else shows up for the Warriors. It's just Ben Curry. Like, nobody else on the Warriors has had over 20 points this season. That was a couple days ago. I don't know if they broke it the other night. I got to go back and look. But Wiggins, can you step up? Clay, where you at? Draymond, bruh. You ran Lil Pool out the gym. For what? You know, CP, can you do something? I think it's tonight we see Golden State get back on track. They've lost 4 of their last 5. I love taking good teams in bounce-back spots, and I think this is one of them. I got to fade the Timberwolves tonight. It is what it is. The house of disappointment. They're going to disappoint a lot of you guys betting them boys tonight, in my opinion. We'll see. Could be wrong. I doubt it, though. Taking the Warriors in Chase Center at the crib. Semi-meaningful game. I think they get it done. In our last and final matchup of the night, man, we got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road facing the Lake Show, the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Lakers laying 5.5 points at the crib. Hey, another game that I'm not overly enthused about. The reason is because it's a pick between two evils. You got to lay points with a bad Los Angeles Lakers team, a team that has been pretty bad against the number 3 and 7, or you got to grab points with the Memphis Grizzlies on the road, one of the worst road ATS teams the last 2 seasons. So it's a pick between two evils. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lean towards the Lakers. I cannot bet the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies were straight ass against the spread last year out on the road, man. Like, they were the second worst road ATS team in the NBA, and they're a worse team this season. And we're already seeing them same tendencies from last season start to seep through. You guys know I've been fading Memphis a ton this season. I know they just beat the Clippers, but hey, we've been fading the Clippers as well. The Lakers are a different team. I low-key think this is a must-win for the Los Angeles Lakers at the crib. I think they get it done. I'm not overly enthused about laying points with the Lakers, though. As I always say, laying points with bad teams, you're damn near asking to get your money took. but I give a pick in every game every day. It's a small lean towards the Lake Show. In my mind, this game plays out like the Lakers win this game by 7-8 points late. Like, it's going to be right on that number, and you're going to be sweating the last game of the night. I don't want to be part of that. So I'm probably not betting this game to lean towards the Lakers, to pick between two evils. You either got to grab points with the terrible road ATS team, or you got to lay points with the team that has been pretty terrible against the number. You pick. Small lean for me towards the Lake Show at the crib. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching this video. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. Link for that in the description if you guys want to follow me there. And of course, I got premium plays over at the site. It's a money-making Tuesday. I really like tonight's card. I'm locked and loaded over there on the premium side. 4-0-2 last 6 on our NBA Player of the Day. We haven't lost in our last 6. We pushed on them twice. We pushed last night with the Chicago Bulls, had it at 9. The closing line was 9.5. So I hope some of you guys caught that and were able to make money. But we look to get back to the actual winning ways tonight on the NBA Player of the Day. I really love tonight's NBA Player of the Day. You guys can scoop it up. Or as I always say, best thing to do, man, the way I'm running right now, hop on a long-term pass, 3-day, 7-day, monthly, yearly, seasonal, however you want to do it, man. Scoop up something long-term. Let me help you make some money over an extended period of time, giving you plays in every single sport when you hop on one of those long-term packages. So, hey, it's been your guy, Jay Briggs. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward. Let's make some money tonight. Let's smash the books. I'm going to see you guys soon. I'm out of here. Peace.